Hello, Star Wars fans, and R2D2 fans, and collectors. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Sphero R2D2. First of all, you'll notice the sleeve comes right off. This is what we call the card. And if you're a collector, you'll want to hang on to this, but if you're not a collector, you can just throw it away because it's not really part of the storage container. Then here's the actual storage container, which you do want to hang on to store your R2D2 in. You'll notice that the top has a little tote, and it's in the shape of the Sphero logo. So let's see how to get into this now. Looks like there's some tape here. So you might want to get a knife to slice it, or you can pick at it like this very gently. The other side here. Open that up. And then we will just lift the top off. There we go. And there's R2. So I'll very gently take him out here. And inside the box, there's some more things. There's an instruction manual here. It has different languages. This is a disclaimer. And let's see if is there anything on the bottom here? I don't think so. So inside here, it looks like there's something else. Let's see. Oh yes, here's this charging cable. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. So if you just, let's take a look at him. And he's very detailed. Now this is the third foot, which does pop out when you activate it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and download the Sphero app and charge him up a little bit, and we'll be right back and we'll operate him. So I plugged R2D2 into a USB port. Here's the one end, which is which plugs into R2, and the other is a standard USB, which plugs into any USB charger. If you have a Apple charger or any kind of charger that accepts a USB, or even you can even plug them into your computer if you wanted to, although there are no special features by plugging him into a computer, but he will charge off the computer. You see also he's glowing right over here, which means he's charging up. So after I plugged my R2D2 into the wall, I downloaded the Droid app from Sphero from the App Store. In this case, it's the Apple App Store, but there's also the same app is available for Android phones. And the first thing it did once it detected R2 was to download new firmware. So I'm going to go ahead and let it continue downloading. You can see it's right now it's at about 47%, and in a few moments it will finish downloading the firmware. So right now we see that the firmware is finishing up. It's at 98%, and in a few moments my R2D2 should be fully, there he is at 100%, and now I should confirm it. Oh, and the droid is active. So I downloaded the app from, there's actually two apps. There's a Star Wars app that does all the droids. There's also an R2D2 app that just does R2. There's also the same thing for BB-8. He also has his own app. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and download the app that controls all the droids. I'm going to go ahead and select my droid. And my droid is R2D2. And we should go ahead and, it wants me to buy it. Okay. That's interesting. So let's go back to the app. I don't want to buy it, I just want to connect. So it's scanning now for my droid. And it looks like it discovered R2D2. Can you see that? And zoom in on that. So we'll go ahead and select R2 and confirm it. Oh, there he goes. He's all set to be controlled. So let's see, why don't we have the camera come over my shoulder. So here we have various controls. Patrol. See, I don't think I want to do that. We already selected the droid. Well, let's see. Oh, here he comes. So, whoops. You can see we can control him, and I'm not sure exactly how. So, whoops, I don't want him to run off the table. So we'll pause him. Oh, look, he's making all kinds of sounds, isn't he? Let's see, I guess you can do all kinds of things with him here. Watch with me. Oh, you can, with this feature, you can watch Star Wars with him. Let's see. No, I'm not going to watch Star Wars. No. Oh, you can watch the different films. No. Okay. So this is, we can, oh, here's the different feature. Oh, now I can control him manually. So I'm just going to turn him around. You getting this? Okay, so this is probably going to take a little skill to take him over here, turn that way, and so there's some different things he can do with different expressions he has. You remember seeing them do that in one of the films. Boy, you can do all kinds of things. So there's a lot of different things you can do with him here, so it's just a matter of experimentation. Different expressions. And I guess that's it for the unboxing for the Sphero R2D2. He really is a lot of fun. So I'm going to spend the next couple of hours just playing around with him. And so if you pick up an R2D2, Sphero R2D2, you can get this app, and there's, I guess, all kinds of things. Also, I understand there's a mode where he can interact with BB-8. So if you have the Sphero BB-8 and R2D2, you can actually put them together and have them do interact with each other. So that's all for today, folks. So we're going to go ahead and say so long. Bye-bye, R2. Bye-bye.